Hello and welcome to Rydebrook Jaguar in Warrington. Jason Courtney speaking. Here we have for you today a Saab estate. It's the 9.3 linear 150 diesel manual. The car was registered on the 30th of 6th 2009. This car is not a 55 plate that the registration number suggests. That is a private registration plate which is currently in the process of being transferred to the gentleman's new car. The registration number that will go back onto this car is DE09FJZ. As you can see, it's the ultra rare Saab estate. It is the TID 150 diesel, so very economical and a great looking car. It is finished in a blue metallic. It's had 2 owners from new with full Saab service history. It is a Saab specialist, but I'll show you the service book in a second. So starting off on the offside front wing as we always do. That wing, pretty much perfect. There are 1 or 2 marks on this car which I will point out, but that wing is absolutely fine. That front tyre is also fine. That's on around 5mm, but as you can see, there are one or two, slight marks on that wheel. So that front offside wheel will require a slight refurbishment. There's a little mark, as you can see, on this mirror cap where it's just been caught. On the driver's door, you can see on the driver's handle, it's obviously been caught there, so it will require that driver's door handle will need to be painted. As you can see, that's probably about 2 inches long. Obviously something that scuffed it. There are 1 or 2 slight chips on this door as well, nothing major, but obviously, as you always know, we do obviously point everything out to you, so you can see it will just require touching up on that door edge, and there's just 1 or 2 slight chips on that door as well. Looking at that rear door seems pretty much fine, and then as you can see here on this arch, again it has been touched there, so again that's about 3 inches long, so that will just need a local smart repair to obviously to get that back to being perfect again. That rear tyre is in around about 3.5mm, and again, as you can see, that wheel, 1 or 2 very minor marks, but certainly nothing major, so possibly a slight wheel refurbishment on that, and that will be fine. There is on this rear quarter a couple, again, light scratches. Most of those will polish out, but you might not be able to see it through here, but there's a slight dent, which you can see there, a slight scratch and a small dent there as well, which will need to be had a look at. Again, it isn't anything major, so I certainly wouldn't worry about it, but like I say, we do obviously point everything out to you. So like I say, it is the 1.9, the TID, it's the 150 horsepower, and it is the Saab 9.3, obviously estate car. We do have reverse park sensors on this car, so we'll have a look in the boot. Great size boot. As you can see, we do have the rear tonneau cover, that's present exactly as it should be. And then underneath here, you can see there that we have the spare wheel, which is a space saver spare wheel, and we do have the jack and all the tools as well. Close that boot. So looking at that rear bumper, we've got 1 or 2 sort of small chips on the top of it. So again, just a local smart repair just on the top of that bumper. Coming down to the near side of the car, looking at that near side rear wing, that wing seems fine. I think there's 1 or 2 light scratches, but certainly nothing that wouldn't buff out. Looking at this near side rear tyre, again that tyre's on around 3.5mm, so that's okay. And that wheel is in great condition, so apart from needing a good clean, there's nothing you'd need to do on there. So looking at this, the near side of the car, again 1 or 2 slight scratches. They are only very light, and I'm pretty sure that a good buffer will be able to get those out. And it's same on this passenger as well. 1 or 2 slight stone chips. I think either stone chips or where somebody's opened a car on this one. But again, it's nothing major. So all in all, very nice clean car. That mirror cap, again, there are some light scratches on there. So if it was me, I probably would just paint both the mirror caps just to get them looking right. But as you can see, the mirror glass is absolutely fine. Look at this near side front wing. The wing itself is okay, but as you can see, we do have again, that will require a smart repair. So that's about 6-8 inches long. It's obviously just where something's brushed past it. So we've got a little bit of damage on here and also on there as well. The bumper is all perfectly aligned, so that's okay. And it is only plastic, so a relatively simple repair. Looking at the front of the car, again, as I'm sure you'll agree, very pretty car, very practical as well. We have got 1 or 2 stone chips on the bonnet, as you'd expect for 87,000 miles. It's an 87,042 miles, so certainly not high mileage for this type of car. And again, like I say, just 1 or 2 slight marks on that front bumper, as you can see. Slight little scuff there. I'm pretty sure that will polish out though. Apart from that, it seems absolutely fine. So we do have, as you can see, 2 keys for this car. Let's have a look on the inside. So it has the half leather, half suede trim, or half cloth trim should I say. It hasn't been smoked in, so it smells great inside. It will require a good clean inside, but as you can see, we also do have the overmats in as well, so the car does have the overmats in. Looking at the driver's seat, again, as you can see, it's the half leather trim. It will require a good clean. There's a little bit of a stain here on that seat, so that will need to be obviously fully valeted. We do have electric mirrors and obviously all 4 electric windows as well. So let's jump in. So inside we do have the book pack for the car, and we do also have the MOT, which is until December the 13th 2015. More importantly, there are absolutely no advisories, which is fantastic, so this car mechanically is probably perfect. So with regards to the service history, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Saab, Chapel House Saab, Liverpool Road in Southport service stamps, and the last one was done on the 26th of November 2014 at 79,000, I beg your pardon, 546 miles. So great service history on this car as well. As you can see, the mileage of this car is 87,043, so we'll just start the car up. As I said, it is the 6-speed manual gearbox, so 6-speed manual gearbox. Would have to press the clutch in. Okay, so system's checking now. So that's all okay. So as you can see, there are no warning lights on this car. So we do have just over a quarter tank of fuel in as well. So as we can see here, we do have obviously the CD player, and we also have climate controlled air conditioning as well, so that's all exactly as it should be. Like I said, we do have the overmats, so all in all this car is a nice clean car. Inside just needs a good clean, and apart from that, that should be it. So like I say, if you've got any questions, please give me a call. My number's 01925 247 900, and thanks for watching.